Ew, tits!
Hey, I'm Areolas.
Doing rush hour. What's your first exposure to the rush hour?
Man, I don't know. I think I saw it as a kid, maybe in the year like when it came out on VHS in the 90s, in the 99, 2000. What about you?
Someone asked me to do it as a request. And it was interesting. I think there's a lot of focus on just a lot of comedic moments, more so than the plot making sense.
But that's not a bad thing. Well, to me, it's not a bad thing. I think, not in this movie. Yeah, but
It's true. I feel like I felt like it was a fine line between rule cool and like, oh, I guess this is not so cool. This is like making me think of like reality. But there are some times I can suspend my disbelief for the rule of cool. There's some moments in this movie where I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh man. So there's Lee and who's the other guy?
Lee and let's see. 2 months later, Han takes up. I can't remember. Inspector Lee. Who's the other guy calls? James Carter. That's who Chris Tucker is in this. James Carter, Detective James Carter.
It's interesting. He's kind of he kind of causes a lot of problem for the department, and they don't really want to deal with him that much. But also, this is apparently a low-profile case for the FBI. I'm like, you guys, the guy's daughter is kidnapped.
Yeah.
Why are you not putting? Why are you not doing much priority? Just is it just because he's a Chinese diplomat, or like I don't know, man's daughter, a man's own half DNA, half of him is gone essentially.
And then the mother's not even around, so if he loses the daughter, it's even worse, But yeah, it sounds like they don't care because he's not American, very American, and because I feel like they can solve this easily whenever they do get a call, and it's just like, oh, we want money, and you will get the daughter back. Oh, okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy, right?
It's also like, why do they think that will happen though? Because it doesn't. They're not looking for ransom money. I think they just want him to be there so they can confront him, right?
I'm just tripping out that we wore these shirts that match the backgrounds.
Oh my goodness, we did.
That was not planned, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We keep winning. We keep winning. No, so the guy, the Chinese dude who loses his daughter, he wants his own detective on the case, and America's like, man, we don't want this dude to come and like get in the way. We don't know if he's a wacky Chinese fellow or something. So they get that James Carter, who they already know is a problem and reckless and all that, to quote unquote babysit Lee until they actually take care of finding the daughter for the Chinese diplomat. And that's where the humor pretty much comes in. Is the lost in translation, where you got a Chinese dude and a black dude, and it's just funny, I guess, because Chinese guy try to talk like black guy try to talk like Chinese guy. That's a pretty easy formula for humor.
Yeah, I guess because of like how easy it was. I was like, well, I don't really care that much. This wasn't really much of a movie for me. I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I like the action and such, but the humor style is just like, okay, I guess this was easy. I guess I just like satire too much.
The humor, yeah, you're right. It's I don't know. It's like it tries to be forefront when the action should be forefront. Because you got freaking Jackie Chan who's doing all his stunts, and in this movie, he's probably like in his late 40s.
I think
Uh,
I heard that he learned English for this role, which is impressive.
and he doesn't speak it very well though, especially in those
Yeah,
bloopers. But he is doing like great action scenes, and these aren't even like his top action scenes. If you've ever seen like his actual shit like Kung Drunken Master,
I have
man,
not.
he goes hard in those kind of shit. So this is like nothing to him, you know.
It makes me wonder if Jackie Chan wanted to try his role as acting versus like just being a kicky man, you know? Doing all the kicks and punches.
I think so, and I'm sure they offered him like a good paycheck to uh come and be in an American sort of movie, and but of course the humor, it like probably fell flat for him. But as long as he could do his kicky, it he you know, his choppy, then yeah, he could get the money, the money.
Yeah, it's true. Um, I don't know. I don't think there's much to say about Rush Hour other than he does eventually find his daughter. It's just through a lot of people ignoring them, so they have to take matters into their own hands and find out where the fuck the daughter is. And a lot of action. So I feel like if you just took out the filler action parts, this movie could be condensed to 45 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
like this movie could have easily been fine if they had just paid the ransom and gotten the daughter. I don't know, like there was a lot of unnecessary reason for plot to develop, and yeah, I don't know. Other than I still like this movie though. The action is great. I think the humor is pretty funny. The little one-off racist jokes that
Yeah.
you
I
probably
think those are the funniest.
yeah, you can't do those anymore, you know? Like, what do you want? Some
Yeah.
noodles? You know, it's like so racist, but it's just funny because it's a throwaway line.
It makes me feel sad for modern movies cuz the humor is not this humor. But I like the movie for the humor and the action. I think it is appropriate. If it's like a good summer blockbuster, I don't really think I would watch it again. Maybe it's just I'm not really a huge fan of action movies. Just it feels so I don't know, I'm just watching cars go. I mostly just want to see two brains clash with each other. This is what I'm interested in.
Yeah, even the title for the movie where they're like, "Oh, what's wrong, officer?" "Oh, nothing. It's just rush hour." And then he shoots them. And I'm like, "What does that
Yeah.
have to do with anything? Like, why? Why is that the title of the movie? You know, like, uh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know what's the title. Is there anything else to cover with this movie?
And then you know, there's a little twist where the Chinese guy's best friend, like confidant, was actually the one in charge of kidnapping his daughter because he needed the money or whatever. But again, like none of the story really matters. It's just all about the action and uh fighting and maybe the blowing up scenes. I don't know. It's just about the action.
Man, he needs money. That's not a good motivation to have your friend's daughter kidnapped. There's other ways to make money.
Hmm.
Like, go work at Home Depot. There's not enough men who work there. It's only run by women now.
Oh, disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I mean, they're
Yeah,
to me, women are the second best gender. So like
me too.
they got that going for them, but you know,
Yeah,
they're
I'm with
not
you
men.
there.
Well, Rush Hour. It was I liked watching it again. It brought back memories of jokes like that now are considered edgy, to where if you see them or hear them, it's like, oh, my comedy's edgy, and these jokes were just throwaway jokes, in that movie, those racist jokes.
Not edgy enough for me.
Mm.
And 9/11 didn't happen. So I'm
It was
sorry that jokes can't be edgy. Well, I guess you have the Holocaust you can work with for material if you want to go dark. But
the,
nine
yeah,
eleven jokes have to be the good edgy jokes because
raise the
it's
roof.
like I don't know. It's just it happened 23 years ago. I feel like at this point I can do 9/11 jokes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that. What do you agree?
You particularly do 9/11 jokes, or just people in general?
People in general.
Yeah, of course. It happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's no issue. It's not edgy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That was Rush Hour. I mean, it made pretty good money. They made two other Rush Hours, so must have done something right. They were like, yeah, it was all right. You know,
Hmm.
he has better movies though. You're right, Jackie Chan.
I guess I just wish I saw that, but it's all right. This is a fun experience of a movie. Um,
Hmm.
I really think. Fuck, what's his name? His name's C. Carter.
Yeah,
Okay, Carter. He really saves this movie. If he wasn't in this movie, then he would not be that. This movie wouldn't be that good, in my opinion. I mean, Jackie Chan does okay, but I feel like he's cast as Jackie Chan, and
yeah.
so the acting parts aren't very strong compared to the martial arts parts because he's fucking Jackie Chan. He's been working on martial arts all his life, so that's what he's got expertise in. Although I'm interested to see more of his acting career.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely got some banger movies. Like I said, Drunken Master is great. I know there's like other stuff, but yeah, definitely in this movie he's the straight man, while Carter is the punchline.
I think he works better as kind of the crazy man, the violent man, or the samurai, like the master man. Like
Who's that?
because
Carter
uh no,
or
the other one,
or
Lee.
Jack? Oh, Lee. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, like as in Jackie Chan. I feel like Jackie Chan specifically works better as like if he's cast as um in my opinion, my impression of not seeing his role many movies, but this particular one, he does not do very well as a straight man, in my opinion. I
Hmm.
feel like if you were portraying somebody crazier or somebody who's like fighting for his life and he just so happens to be really good at fighting and he's fighting with a purpose, I want to see that. Or maybe he's just training somebody. He's a master, kind of like something like that.
I get what you're saying. You're saying this movie he plays it safe, like he's like
Yeah,
vanilla. He's like vanilla Jackie Chan in this movie.
it's rush hour, man. There's a powerful feeling to the movie, and this movie title does not necessarily describe the movie feel.
Not really.
More kickiness needed.
Hmm. No, definitely, I agree with you.
What would you rate this?
Uh, Probably like 6. I liked watching it again. The little throwaway jokes were funny. That aren't even probably supposed to be jokes. They're just like ad libs. And I mean, Jackie Chan, for what you do see, is pretty amazing. But you have to kind of like know where he's already done to really like
Yeah,
appreciate him. So I'd say like a 6. What would you give it?
a 5.5. Yeah. I want to see him in a different situation. I want to see him in an environment where he's in control. That's what I want to see.
No, I hear you.
That just happens to be the plot of Rush Hour 2.
Oh yeah, because he's in they're in his city, Hong Kong or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that doesn't happen. Well, this sets the base of it, I guess. But whatever. That's you got to do that
It
somewhere, I guess.
establishes who the fuck Carter is and why he sucks. Why is he a fucking lieutenant? Dude, he seems like he would get in the way of everybody and cause so many problems.
Yeah, he's just chaotic for the sake of being chaotic.
Yeah. He thinks with his penis. Stop thinking with your penis. Think with your head, okay? That's the one you should think with. Think with your brain. Then that's how you get many women to suck your penis. You gotta think with your brain first.
I'm about to say
That's what it is.
both of mine are fucked up, so I'm at a loss at this point. But
Nice. Nice.
That was Rush Hour, and we got a little game here. And I don't know why I had these thoughts in my head, but this one's called transracial, and
All right. What's the premise?
so what I'm gonna do is show you a person, and you're not gonna know what race they are, and you have to tell me what race you think they are because they're one of the people that identify as like other races sometimes.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait. What? So you're going to show me images of people who themselves identify as transracial and say they were born white but they identify as black. Am I supposed to identify what race they identify as or what race they are biologically?
What race they are biologically.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the gimmick that I'd like
Okay.
for you to guess. And this wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be to find people, but let's see here. So I don't know if you know this person. This is Rachel
She's
Dolezal.
white. I know
Dolezal?
who she is.
Yeah,
I
you've
think she
heard of
was
her?
the mayor of Spokane, Washington. I think
Mhm.
at some point I heard. Uh, yeah, she identifies as black, but she is white. Biologically.
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know if you'd say that's sick in the head or if you would just say if that's okay because it's being transracial, identifying as another race.
I have no opinions.
Okay, cool.
Don't ask me for an opinion. I have none.
Okay, awesome. Do you know who? Or this is Yokozuna. Do you know what race he is?
He looks like he's trying to be Asian, but he's actually white.
You're close. He looks like he's Asian, and they're trying to portray him as an Asian sumo, but he's actually Samoan. So he's like an island.
Samoan. Wait,
Yeah.
Sumo. Well, that actually works.
Samoan is like a islander, like The Rock. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
I don't know what they are. Coconut heads.
I see it now. I do see it now because,
Yeah.
he's got the face. He's got the similar face structure that The Rock does, and so does the other wrestlers. What is it? The blood, fucking what? The blood,
The bloodline.
rain, the bloodline.
Bloodline.
Yeah,
Those Samoans
yeah.
have very like I feel like a lot of them have childbearing hips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big old butt.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what genetics is a crazy thing, you know?
Genetics are cool. I like genetics. I like how different they are. I don't know. It's just cool. It's a cool concept. How people are evolved depending on where they are in the world.
Albinos trip me out when you see them like pop up. That's pretty scary.
It is weird. I saw one in media recently.
I've never seen one in real life. Have you? I know you've traveled like places. Have you seen one in real life? An albino?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen an albino yet. I've only seen them on TV.
Yeah, I've seen
Do
them
they
on TV.
exist? Albinos, please comment.
They must
show us you
exist.
exist. Please show us you exist. We see you in media, but we don't see you in the world. Where are you at?
I think they have to live like the vampires in Twilight, like in places where there's no sun because it hurts the skin, the sun.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So like up there
That
in Seattle.
yeah.
Who's this who's this next dude? I wonder
It's
what
Michael Jackson. He's actually black biologically. I think he has a condition that made it so he loses melanin.
Yeah, I know he got into that fiery accident for the Pepsi commercial and a lot of his skin
Wait,
burnt off.
how the fuck do you catch fire for a Pepsi commercial? I don't know what happened. I
They
only hear like, oh, his hair caught fire. I'm like, how? No one ever explains how.
they had like pyro going on next to him, and I guess his hair had hair chemicals in it, and so the
Mm.
pyro hit his hair and it caught him on fire and burnt like 80-70% of him, his
Oh
hair.
no, that
Yeah,
sucks.
pretty good
Rip.
amount. This is poor guy. No, I love Michael Jackson. Uh this is Sachin Littlefeather. Do you know her story?
She's trying to be Native American, but is she white?
So her story was she accepted like a Academy Award for Marlon Brando out of fucking protest or something at the Academy Awards, and she was supposed to be an Indian and supposed to be talking about Indian rights, but she's actually Mexican. Her family says she's Mexican.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, the faces be different. You know how like Romans have Roman noses.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you want to ever be another race?
Um, I don't know. I guess I'm just comfortable right now.
You're vibing. You're feeling
I've
good.
got a lot of privileges right now, being a white woman. I'm doing
Yeah,
pretty good. I'm appreciating my privilege. I'm not being an asshole to people and treating people nice. That's what you'd want out of a privileged person, isn't it?
yeah. The golden rule: treat people the way
Yeah.
you want to be treated. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then you got the golden. What is it? Is it the golden halo? Or I
What
forget
does
what
that
the term
mean?
is. There's a term when like you're beautiful, so people treat you better.
Oh, hmm. That makes sense. I never got that during teenage years.
Mm.
I think just because I intentionally wore hoodies and really baggy hoodies and baggy sweatpants and never wore makeup and always had my hair up and then wouldn't talk to people. So I don't know. I just never really got that treatment until I started doing makeup in my upper teens, early 20s. I
I think a
guess
lot
is
of people can agree with you, or a lot of females can agree with you on that. Definitely,
mm,
I
yeah.
think so.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know actually. Because there's some females who are like, "Oh, I've been peppy all my life. I've been doing makeup all my life." I'm like, I don't have that experience because I actually hated makeup all my life. I'm
And
just
then you
doing it because it looks my eyes good.
and then you grew up in a different. Well, you grew up in a different time too when internet was around. So like, of course, guys are gonna be guys and girls. I'm sure staring at you, staring at your body, and wondering other
Yeah,
things in
now as
high
an
school.
adult, yeah, I
Do you
got
know?
rejected so much in high school. It's insane.
I don't know. I'd go up to a girl with a hoodie and at least ask her like, what's up? Like,
Did you though?
I probably did. I most likely. I mean, I probably got rejected too, but those were different times.
That
These
makes
are.
sense.
Do you know who
Wait, is
this
this Ben
dude?
Shapiro?
This is Ben Shapiro. Do you know what race he is?
Is he trying to be a Jewish man, but he's actually white?
No, I think he's Jewish, and he's just
Okay.
Jewish. I just
I don't
thought
know.
I just thought I'd throw him in there because he doesn't look Jewish. He just looks like a little boy.
I just thought he was Jewish, but you threw him in there, so I was like, is he trying to be? Is he transracial? What?
Okay, I was trying to have at least seven characters in this. uh
By the way, his music sucks.
oh, does he make
Uh,
music?
Yeah, fuck no. God, don't
Okay.
watch it. Tom McDonald, I think. Does he collab with Ben Shapiro? Tom McDonald? Oh God, they both suck.
I'd
I
believe
hate
it.
both their musics. I don't think I've ever heard of Ben Shapiro's music, but the idea of it just sucks. Don't
Yeah.
listen to it.
Do you know Ted Cruz? Do you know what race he is?
He's the Zodiac killer.
I actually think that might be true. With all the things coming out to light about,
Yeah, back in 2015. Wait, what was it? Like 2013? When was the meme first started?
I
What
don't
was
remember.
that?
I just remember he was like actually tweeting it out too, like making fun of it. And it's like, dude, I believe anything and everything now with the way the government's ran and transgender, rituals and bloodbaths and all that
Wait, are you
stuff.
telling me that the Zodiac killer is transracial?
Do you know what race he is?
Isn't he white?
No, he's Mexican.
He's Mexican?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess Cruz.
his name is like
His first name
Ricardo.
is so white.
No, his first name's actually like Ricardo, and then Teddy, something Ted, Theodore,
Oh,
Ricardo Theodore Cruz or something, but he doesn't go by his first name because it's too
he goes
Mexican.
by Ted Cruz.
Hmm.
God damn it. He got me.
The Zodiac Killer
Ricardo,
trick.
Ricardo Cruz. Ricardo Cruz.
That's why they can't find him. He's fucking he's the killer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put that in there. No,
Who is this woman?
this is Juria. Do you know Juria? She is a WWE wrestler now. Can you tell what race she is? I'm actually having a little problem too because I'm too distracted. But what
By
race
her
do you think
face?
she is? by
Uh,
everything.
what is she? Is she white?
She is what is she? She's Asian Italian,
Interesting.
but she was born in China. That's why her name's
Hmm.
like Juria. And I think she knows English because she was born in Asia, but she grew up in Europe.
Man, I don't know anyone's race. I guessed everyone is white. Everyone I have guessed is this person white? I don't know.
Hey, well, we have one last one here. I don't know if you guess what race this guy is.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry, this man, he's
this
biologically Italian, but he identifies as a movie.
what is he identified as a good movie?
He identifies as a horror movie.
No, I could see that. I could see that on his face. Let's go back to the Zodiac
It's
killer.
fine and fun.
But we're speaking of fine and fun, and we're speaking of hot, chicks and Zodiac killers. No, let's just talk about hot chicks. Where can people find the content you put out, the hot chick content?
Fine and fun hot chick content. You can find all of my socials or at autisticboobs.com. Daily movie reviews every single day, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Every single day at youtube.com/ASE presents. Also, patreon.com/ASC presents for movie review requests, spicy sites, penis content. Not my penis. It's for your penis. autisticboobs.com. You can find all my socials.
FYP for your penis, not my penis either.
I don't have a penis.
Yeah,
I'll prove it to you at autisticboobs.com.
yeah. If you want to 100% confirm that, check out her spicy sites, and she will confirm whether or not. You could find the podcast That's All Funny that I do daily at That's All on YouTube or on its own podcast. Just look for That's All Funny. You can check out That's All Kayfabe every Mondays, where I do a wrestling podcast with my buddy Gabe. You can check out on Tuesdays, Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, anywhere podcasts are available, or on the YouTube channel that you're watching, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Arreola, or on Twitter, on X. You can find it there. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Arreola. And I want to thank the great Mint Salad for being here. She's fine and fun, not the Zodiac Killer. She doesn't have a penis. I want to thank everyone here for listening, for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.